In this video presentation, we are going to design a simple Java program using variables. The program receives two numeric values from the user with the help of the keyboard and prints the sum of the two numbers. So we have to start the new project, Java application. Let the name of the project is addition. As our program is expected to receive two values from the user, so we have to use the scanner class. So that will be done with the help of the import statement, import java.util.scanner. Basically it's a reference to the Java library so that we could use the scanner class in the program. So here, when the user inputs two numeric values, our program should receive those two values. There should be some space in the memory allocated for those two values. So that will be done with the help of the variables. In the previous presentation, we learnt about the variables. Variables are the symbols, or we can say variables actually is the location in the memory where data can be stored temporarily, and that data may be changed as and when required. So we have to declare the variables to store the two numbers which will be input by the user. So how many variables are required? First variable to store the first number, second variable to store the second number, and we want to add one more variable so that we could store the sum of the two numbers in the third variable. As the user is expected to input the numeric data, so we have to mention here the data type of the variables. What type of data the variable will hold. Here we can use the byte, the integers, then short, long, double. These data types may be used. In our example, we are using integers. To declare the variables of data type integer, we have a special keyword that we call the int, and it is used to declare the integer variables. So three variables are to be declared: int, first variable, then second variable, and the third variable. In these three statements, we have declared three variables, and the data type of all the three variables is integer. When we are having multiple variables of the same data type, we can declare them with the help of the comma operator in a single statement. So we can write int a, comma b, comma c, and we may omit these two statements. Now we have to scan the numbers, means we have to receive the numbers with the help of the scanner class. So we need to declare an object of the class scanner s1. Let it be s1 equals to new scanner, and in the parentheses we have to use the system.in, which is a reference to the standard input device, and semicolon. Now first of all, we want to flash a message on the screen, so that will be done with the help of system.out.println statement, and we want to flash the message that please enter the first number. It is the message that will be flashed on the screen when we run this program, so that user comes to know that system is waiting for the first number. So when the user inputs the first number, that number is to be stored in the first variable, and say a equals to, we have to write s1 dot. Now the data type of the variable a is integer that we have declared here, so we have to use the next int method. If it is byte, then we can use next byte. If it is short, then we can use next short, and so on. So we are using the next int this method along with the s1 object. Basically we are calling the next int method of the class scanner with the help of s1 object of which is of the class scanner. we shall learn about the objects and classes in the later chapters, later video presentations. So let us copy it and write the same set of statements for the second variable. We just want to change the message. Instead of first number, it will be second number. SECOND, second number, and the second number will be stored in the variable b. Now, so up to these statements, the two numbers are input by the user, and they have been assigned to a and b respectively. Now in the third variable c, we want to add a and b, so we have to write c equals to a plus b, and once the addition is performed, then we have to write the appropriate message that the sum of the two numbers is the sum of two numbers is system.out.println and C. So now let us run the program. In the output window, we are getting the message that please enter the first number. Let the first number be 100 and the second number be 200. Now the system is performing the addition operation, and the sum is displayed in the output window. So in this program, what we have done is, here we have used the import statement to import the scanner class. Basically it's a package where the scanner class is defined, and here we have declared three variables, and three variables are of the data type integer. Then we have created an object S1 of the class scanner, and we have given the reference of the standard input device here, that is keyboard, and with the help of the next int method of the class scanner, we are scanning the first value and we are assigning it to the variable a, and second value to the b, and we have added a and b and assigned to c, and finally printed the value of the c. Now note that C is not enclosed within the double quotes, because C is a variable, so it is not enclosed within the double quotes. If we enclose it within the double quotes, then the value of the C variable will not be printed. Instead, simply the C will be printed, not the value. So whenever variables are used, they should not be enclosed within the double quotes. Otherwise, they will be treated as the constants, and the value will not be printed.